Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and we are going to start with the Hindu newspaper analysis dated 1st of November 2021. तो आज हम 1 नवंबर 2021 का द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस करने जा रहे हैं. We are going to cover all the backlogs of the newspapers that we have missed in the first week of November. Also, the class PDFs are uploaded on a Telegram channel that is simplifying UPSC with ease. You can download it directly from our channel. Telegram पे जो हमारा channel है वहां से आपको हमारे class के सारे PDFs ना मिल जाएंगे. तो वहां से आप उनको download कर सकते हो. Alright, let's get started without any delay. Also make sure that you are taking short notes during the lecture. Lecture के दौरान short notes लेते रहिएगा. And if you are sitting and studying for a long period of time, make sure that you get up and walk and stretch so that your spine is in good health. Let's get started. शुरू करते हैं बिना किसी delay के. Okay, before we move any further, here's a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy is launching All India Free Scholarship Test tomorrow, that is on 7th November, 11 a.m. in the morning. It will be a live test which is going to be conducted both on Unacademy's app, the learning app, and also on the Unacademy's website. तो आप Unacademy का ये जो All India Free Scholarship Test है, जिसको हम Unacademy UPSC Combat बोलते हैं, इसको आप कल live दे सकते हो. It will be a prelims based test wherein you will stand a chance to win scholarship if you score rank from 1 to 500, and it will be a geography and science and tech special combat. हम focus ज़्यादा करेंगे geography और science and tech के ऊपर इस combat में. तो फटाफट से आप enroll कर लीजिए. Link is given below in the description box. You can use code ARPITA10 so that you can enroll in this combat as soon as possible. Make sure that you make your enrollment today because कल 11 बजे live ये test होने वाला है. अब तो सारे festivals खत्म हो गए, अब आपको पढ़ाई start कर देनी है अपनी, ठीक है, जोर शोर से. So do not forget to enroll in this combat, and after this combat gets over, you will get detailed video lectures of the questions that were asked in the combat by our top educators on Unacademy. The first important article, no time-bound pacts on climate change at G20. So India has pushed for safeguarding the interest of the developing world as Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the G20 summit on climate change and sustainable development on Sunday. G20 Sherpa and Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has passed this statement. Now here G20 Sherpa means he is a representative of India in the G20 summit. Okay, so G20 basically it's an informal group. It's not a formal group. It's an informal group. All right, and it's a group of 19 countries and European Union. So that is 20 members are there. That means 20 members are there in this group. All right, तो इसमें 20 members हैं group में, 19 countries हैं और European Union एक 19+1 आप कह सकते हो. And we have representatives of IMF and World Bank also in this group. इसी group में IMF और World Bank के भी representatives हैं. G20 membership comprises of a mix of world's largest advanced and emerging economies, which represent about 2/3 of world's population. That is huge because if 2/3 of the world population is getting represented at G20, that means total 85% of global GDP is getting invested here. Okay? And 80% of global investment and over 75% of global trade can be seen in this informal group of 19 countries and European Union. तो यहाँ पर ये group भले ही informal हो but important है, ठीक है. That is why the meetings, the discussions, the decisions of this group are also very important and significant for all the countries who are participating in this session. And here G20 works in two different tracks. G20 ना दो different अलग-अलग tracks के through काम करता है. First is the finance track, which has all the meetings related to the finance ministers of the member countries. Second is the Sherpa track, which focuses on broader issues, much broader issues like corruption, energy, development, political engagement, anti-corruption, etc. तो जो आपका finance related issue होता है वो तो finance track संभालता है. जो बाकी issues होते हैं जैसे कि for example this climate change and political engagement, anti-corruption topic, development, energy, etc., resources, etc., that is taken up by the Sherpa track. Okay, and from India, Piyush Goyal, Mr. Piyush Goyal is our Sherpa in the G20. All right, and each G20 ना is represented by its Sherpa. Sherpa क्या करता है, एक तरीके का representative होता है. He will plan, he will guide, he will implement all the decisions taken on behalf of the respective country. All right, in 2018 ना the Sherpa was Shri Shaktikanta Das. Now it is the Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal. ना अभी रिसेंटली जो G20 समिट कंडक्ट हुआ उसके अंदर बात हुई है क्लाइमेट चेंज के बारे में, कार्बन न्यूट्रलिटी के बारे में. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि कार्बन न्यूट्रलिटी होता क्या है. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी टर्म. ओके, देन ओनली वी विल अंडरस्टैंड the entire news. So carbon neutrality, what is it and how it can be achieved? This is the question that you should have in your mind. By definition, carbon neutral or carbon neutrality, it is the balance between emitting the carbon and absorbing the carbon emissions from the carbon sinks. That is carbon neutrality. इन सिंपल टर्म्स एक बैलेंस होना चाहिए. कार्बन जितना एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हैं, कार्बन जितना एमिट कर रहे हैं, उसके बीच में जो बैलेंस होता है उसको हम कार्बन न्यूट्रलिटी बोलते हैं. एंड हाउ कैन वी अचीव कार्बन न्यूट्रलिटी? इट इज अचीव्ड बाय कैलकुलेटिंग अ कार्बन फुटप्रिंट एंड रिड्यूसिंग इट टू जीरो थ्रू अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एफिशिएंसी मेजर्स, पॉलिसीज, रूल्स एटसेट्रा. दैट इज हाउ यू कैन अचीव कार्बन न्यूट्रलिटी. ओके, तो एक बैलेंस कि आप कितना कार्बन एमिट कर रहे हो एनवायरनमेंट में, कितना आप एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हो, ये आपका बैलेंस अगर इसमें है तो वो कार्बन न्यूट्रल कंट्री है. एंड द मेंबर्स ऑफ G20 have adopted the Rome Declaration. Earlier, the G20 Climate Risk Atlas was released, which provided climate scenarios, information, data regarding future changes in climate across the G20 countries. Now, let us understand the highlights of this declaration that we have accepted. First is that this declaration has requested the leaders of the world's biggest economies to come forward with their action plans, how they are going to tackle with this global climate change crisis that is happening. So this is a very important step. तो इसीलिए इस declaration में सबसे पहले एक request की गई, एक urge किया गया है कि भाई जितनी भी participating countries है, biggest economies है दुनिया की, वो climate change crisis को deal करने के लिए क्या action plan सोच रही है उसके साथ सामने आए. Okay, and second is this declaration has made a pledge to stop financing overseas coal-fired power generation. कोल की मदद से जो पावर जनरेशन किया जाता है उसको रोकने की बात की गई है. And then it has introduced PPP model of finance mobilization. PPP means public-private partnership. It is the only way to achieve trillions of dollars in annual investment, which is needed to transition towards a clean, sustainable energy sources, so that the entire, emission rate comes down. The warming of global temperatures, it comes down. All right. Now India has also declared something. India का declaration क्या रहा है? First is addressing vaccine inequality. We have underlined the need to address the vaccine inequity across the world. So India has said that we are declaring that we are ready to produce 5 billion vaccine doses by the end of the next year. 2022 के एंड तक इंडिया ने एक डिक्लेरेशन दिया है कि हम 5 बिलियन वैक्सीन डोजेस तैयार करेंगे, ताकि पूरे वर्ल्ड में, पूरे विश्व में जो वैक्सीन इनइक्विटी है या इनइक्वालिटी है, कुछ कंट्रीज में ज्यादा है तो कुछ कंट्रीज में कमी है वैक्सीन की, वो कम की जा सके. ठीक है, हमने एम्फसाइज किया है, हमने फोकस किया है कि हम वैक्सीन रिसर्च करेंगे, मैन्युफैक्चर करेंगे, इनोवेशन करेंगे एंड हेल्प करेंगे फेलो नेबर्स को. Second, we have declared One Earth, One Health. That means the countries are not separate from each other when it comes to a healthy planet. We are all one. We are all together in this. So we have kept forward a vision of One Earth, One Health. We have said that there is a need for collaborative approach when it comes to fighting the pandemic. Then resilient global supply chains. India has highlighted the requirement for resilient global supply chains. तो हमने क्या किया है, G20 countries को invite किया है कि आप हमें अपना पार्टनर बनाएं और मिलकर इकोनॉमिक रिकवरी पर फोकस करें, अपने सप्लाई चेन को डाइवर्सिफाई करें, एंड टुगेदर वी विल बीट दिस पैंडेमिक एंड economically we will uplift ourselves. We will uplift together. Support for global minimum tax. India has appreciated the G20's decision to come up with a 15% minimum corporate tax. जिससे क्या होगा, ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल आर्किटेक्चर को सपोर्ट मिलेगा, उसको फेयर और जस्ट बनाया जा सकेगा. तो सभी कंट्रीज के ऊपर ये 15% का मिनिमम कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स लगाने की बात की गई है. ठीक है. Another important article, row over caste split of Magnarega wage. So center's flagship rural employment scheme has run out of funds. फाइनेंशियल ईयर भी पूरा खत्म नहीं हुआ है, बीच में ही मनरेगा स्कीम जो है उसमें फंड्स की कमी देखी गई है. दैट मींस मनरेगा जो वर्कर्स हैं, ठीक है, उनकी जो पेमेंट्स है, उनका जो मटेरियल कॉस्ट है वो डिले हो जाएगा. स्टेट्स को अपना खुद का फंड यूज करना पड़ेगा मनरेगा वर्कर्स को सैलरी और पेमेंट उनकी देने के लिए. Earlier government had introduced category wise wage payment system SC, ST and OBCs के लिए. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर ये पता चलता है finally that 21 out of 35 states or union territories have already utilized 100% of the allocated funds for MGNREGA. That means the overall development of the state for which the funds are given to the states, that will be halted, वो रुक जाएगा. ठीक है, तो मनरेगा स्कीम जो है वो है महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट, जिसको पहले 2005 में जब इसको पास किया गया था तब इसको नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट कहा जाता था. ठीक है, एंड दिस स्कीम इज अ डिमांड ड्रिवन वेज एम्प्लॉयमेंट स्कीम एंड द मिनिस्ट्री which looks after the scheme is Ministry of Rural Development. Every adult member of a household will be guaranteed a job with a job card will be eligible for a job under the scheme. एंड इस स्कीम में ना 100 डेज की गारंटीड वेज एम्प्लॉयमेंट दी जाती है एक अडल्ट मेंबर को जो वॉलंटियर करता है अनस्किल्ड मैनुअल वर्क के लिए. इट कवर्स ऑल द डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया एक्सेप्ट द वंस जिसमें 100% अर्बन पॉपुलेशन है, बिकॉज ये यहाँ पर रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी स्कीम है ना, इसीलिए. ओके, Another important point of this article is what is the current issue with MGNREGA. इस स्कीम के साथ current problem चल क्या रही है? What are the issues that are going on? First, the wage rate is very low. MGNREGA wage rates of at least 17 of the 21 major states, they are even lower than the state minimum wage for agriculture. And it's, right now the funding is also going out. And that is why the states have to use their own funds to fund this particular scheme. Then there is inadequate funding. I told you that due to lack of funds, state governments find it very difficult to meet the demand of employment of workers under the scheme. Secondly, large number of incomplete works are there. There have been a delay in the completion of works. Payment नहीं जा रही है तो delay हो रहा है. Projects का inspection delay हो रहा है, उस वजह से irregularity आ रही है. Quality of work which is done under MGNREGA is deteriorating. And then there is the issue of fabrication of job cards. There are several issues related to existence of fake job cards, like fictitious names, missing entries, ठीक है, delays in making entries in the job cards. These are the issues that the scheme is getting haunted with. Unacademy is launching new batches from 10th of November 2021. So if you're preparing for 2022 or 23 exam, here's your chance to make sure that your preparation is strategic, your journey is strategic, and you complete your syllabus and revision before time. 2022 and 23 batches are starting from 10th of November and these batches are in bilingual language and English language, two different languages. तो अगर आपको हिंदी समझ आती है, इंग्लिश दोनों समझ आती है, आप bilingual language में आ सकते हो. If you understand only English, then you can be a part of this English batch as well. And another important point that you will get 10% discount if you use the code ARPITA10. अगर आप ये कोड यूज करते हो तो इससे आपको straight away 10% का डिस्काउंट भी मिलेगा अनअकैडमी के सब्सक्रिप्शन पर. Another important point is that Mission All India Rank 1 Quality Enhancement and Answer Writing Program of UPSC Mains 2021 also has been launched. It has started already from 25th of October. So if you want to enhance your answer writing skills for your upcoming mains examination, then you can be a part of this batch too. यहाँ पर आपको आंसर राइटिंग स्किल्स पे फोकस करना सिखाया जाएगा, आपके आंसर राइटिंग स्किल्स को और ओन किया जाएगा, उसको और निखारा जाएगा और आपके आंसर्स को भी चेक किया जाएगा. So without any delay, the links are given below in the description box. Make sure that you subscribe today. The next important article, Navy takes delivery of warship. So the first ship that is of the Project 15B, the delivery has been taken by Indian Navy. The first ship, Visakhapatnam, of the 4 Project 15B ships was delivered to Navy recently. Basically, it's a state-of-the-art stealth guided missile destroyer. It is being built at the Mazgaon Docks Limited. तो ये जो विशाखापट्टनम ship है, the design of the ship, this is important, the design of the ships has been developed in-house by the Directorate of Naval Design. इसके अंदर ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल भी होगी, लॉन्ग रेंज सरफेस टू एयर मिसाइल्स भी इसके अंदर फिट की जाएगी. Another important point is you have to remember what the other 3 ships are. First is Visakhapatnam, then the second is Mormugao, third is Imphal and fourth is Surat. These are the 4 ships that the Indian Navy are going to receive. विशाखापट्टनम तो already आ चुकी है, बाकी 3 भी आ जाएंगी. Okay. Now the next important article, informal sector shrank sharply in 2020-21. So State Bank of India has released Economic Research Department has released a report called EcoRap report. This is important for prelims. EcoRap report SBI के Economic Research Department ने release की है. And according to the recent SBI study, the share of large informal sector in the economic activities, it has reduced because of this pandemic. So what are the key findings of this report? First is formalization of economy. इंडिया का जो इनफॉर्मल इकोनॉमी है वो रिड्यूस हुई है, श्रंक हुई है 15 to 20% ऑफ द फॉर्मल जीडीपी. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ द पैंडेमिक. This signals a greater shift towards formalization of the economy also. इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर श्रंक हुआ है, यानी कि फॉर्मल सेक्टर जो है वो उसकी तरफ हमारा फोकस गवर्नमेंट का ज्यादा रहा है. And what is the reason for this, prioritizing the formal sector or for formalization? Adoption of GST, enhanced digitalization, demonetization. These are the factors because of which we have moved towards formal, sector of the economy. We have moved towards formalization. And then there is an impact of pandemic also, because of which the informal sector was hurt, right? Informal sector जो है उसके अंदर unorganized enterprises आते हैं, hired workers जो होते हैं वो informal sector में आते हैं, agriculture भी informal sector में आता है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर पैंडेमिक की वजह से काफी हमारे जो इनफॉर्मल जो आपके स्मॉल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स थे, बिजनेस एंटरप्राइजेस थे, एग्रीकल्चर था, काफी हर्ट हुआ था, जिस वजह से इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर रिड्यूस हुआ है. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल, Stop tobacco sale to youth, says NCPCR. So tobacco use in all forms like chewing or smoking, it is associated with severe COVID-19 casualties because it degrades the capacity of your lungs, kidneys, right? So this has been released by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. तो NCPCR का कहना है कि यूथ को तो टोबैको से रिलेटेड कोई भी चीज बेची जानी ही नहीं चाहिए, बिकॉज टोबैको लोअर्स डाउन द इम्यूनिटी एंड कोविड-19 शैटर्स द इम्यूनिटी. तो अगर आपकी इम्यूनिटी वैसे ही अगर डाउन है टोबैको यूज की वजह से, तो कोविड-19 में और ज्यादा सिवियर कंडीशन आ जाती है उस इंसान की. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights has appealed to the central government to strengthen the tobacco control law to prevent the youth from taking up the tobacco use. Here you have to study about the Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act of 2003. What kind of question they can ask you in mains? Critically comment on the efficacy of provisions of Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act in curbing or reducing the consumption of tobacco in India. 200 words में इस question को आप attempt जरूर कीजिएगा. ओके, 12 नंबर का ये क्वेश्चन आपका बन सकता है इजीली. The next important article, Punjab does a deep dive for Indus dolphins. So here the census of one of the world's most threatened, cetaceans. You have to remember this. These are cetaceans. The Indus River dolphin. It's a freshwater dolphin that is found in River Bees. It is all set to commence in the winter. इनकी population count start होने वाला है. ठीक है, ये River Bees में पाई जाती हैं and they are endangered by the IUCN Red List. Okay, they are endemic to Pakistan. This is also important. काफी लोग मानते हैं कि ये पाकिस्तान में इनका ओरिजिनेशन पॉइंट रहता है. Okay, but they are also discovered in Punjab's Harike Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay. Now the next important point is that Indus dolphins are brown and grey in color. Functionally ये blind होती है, ये अपने ecolocation को पे ना के थ्रू navigate करती हैं. ठीक है, hunt करती हैं, यानी कि आवाज के थ्रू, बिकॉज दे आर फंक्शनली ब्लाइंड. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रीलिम्स एंड दे लिव फॉर एटलीस्ट 30 years एंड दे ग्रो ओवर 2 meters in length. So this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. उम्मीद करती हूँ आपको आज का लेक्चर काफी अच्छा लगा होगा. If you really enjoyed this lecture, do let me know in the comment section. All right, and also leave your reviews and feedbacks regarding this lecture as well. On this note, we are wrapping up the session. Thank you everybody for participating in this class.